This is the story of how one injury saved an NBA player's career. It was 1990 and a young John Starks had a tryout with the New York Knicks. Starks was an undrafted free agent 2 years before and signed with the Golden State Warriors. He was waived after one unsuccessful season and played in the Continental Basketball Association, a now discontinued league. He was an all-star for the CBA and successfully got a tryout from the New York Knicks after that season. During the tryout, Starks played well, and during a 5-on-5 game, Starks played exceptionally well. The New York Knicks only had one roster spot though, and Starks likely wouldn't have even been considered for the spot due to a few other players trying out at the time. Later in the game, Starks attempted to dunk on 11-time All-Star Patrick Ewing, who was very unhappy with it. He threw Starks to the ground, which twisted Starks' knees. While that might seem bad for Starks getting injured during a tryout, it ended up giving him an opportunity to become one of the most storied New York Knicks of all time. Due to Starks' knee injury, the New York Knicks were not allowed to waive him because of current NBA rules. Injured players could not be cut, and by the time Starks was healthy, the deadline to waive his contract had passed. This gave Starks a longer opportunity to prove his worth on the team and eventually a larger contract from the New York Knicks. John Starks worked extremely hard in practice, and his big ego and strong competitiveness eventually fueled him into being a starting guard for the New York Knicks. The Knicks were in extreme need of ball handling, perimeter defense, and Starks' hustle and grit made him a perfect candidate for the Knicks. Usually injuries ruin players' careers. You have Derrick Rose, Markelle Fultz, and Brandon Roy, and many others. However, Starks' knee injury might be the most beneficial injury in sports history. Starks became one of the best role players on the New York Knicks from 1990 to 1998, and he played a key role in many playoff series for the Knicks. He became iconic after losing his temper to Reggie Miller in the 1993 playoffs and headbutting Reggie. This got him ejected from the game, but in that series, he ended up winning the Knicks the series. Starks may also be remembered for having one of the worst NBA Finals performances of all time, missing multiple free throws leading to the Knicks' loss. And whether you like him or hate him, whether his influence was bad or good for the Knicks, Starks was one of the most influential, iconic players for the New York Knicks in history. Eventually, he left the Knicks in the 1998 NBA offseason and signed again with the Warriors. He had short stints with the Chicago Bulls and Utah Jazz, but John Starks has one of the craziest careers in NBA history, from going undrafted to eventually becoming a starter in the NBA Finals due to one injury. Starks will always be remembered by the Knicks fans for the good and the bad, but while some may forget this injury that caused him to get there, it was extremely important to Starks' career. Starks' injury might be the most beneficial injury in sports history, let alone NBA history, because of what it was able to do for the Knicks. Without Starks' injury, things could have turned out extremely different for the Knicks and the Pacers, which could have very much altered NBA history. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe. I'm on my way to try to reach 500 subscribers, and I want you to subscribe to help me. Thank you for watching, and see you next time on No Bias Hoops.